What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We're back with another vending collection video, and guys, this is going to be a great one today. I hope everyone's having a great day, having a great weekend so far, because I am having an amazing weekend. More to come, but I scored some really cool deals this morning. I was actually able to buy out a bunch of operator parts, machines, different things like that. There's going to be a video coming soon, and I'll flash a quick picture right here of some of the things I purchased. So take a look at what I bought. Yeah, had a great morning. More videos coming the way in the future on those machines and that pickup. So make sure you're a subscriber to our channel, guys. Make sure you click that bell notification so you're notified when our new videos go live. But anyway, here we are. We're at our truck accessory shop. And as you can see, this machine didn't do super well this month. It had some sales for some Mountain Dew, and a few Diet Mountain Dews are left. And now we're actually going to pull those because the Diet Mountain Dew is no longer a thing at this location. So we're going to replace it with something else. And, you know, I've had a lot of comments. I've asked for a lot of comments on what your suggestions are of what we should replace soda-wise in this machine. And the clear winner was Cherry Coke. So we're going to put Cherry Coke into this machine. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a good thing because one of the guys even said, "Oh, Cherry Coke, I love Cherry Coke." So hopefully the Cherry Coke does pretty well at this location. So as you can see, I'm struggling trying to get that coin mech swing open because what I need to do is I need to pull the Diet Mountain Dew label and then put the Cherry Coke label in there. So you saw me kind of struggle with that for just a second, and now I'm going to struggle to get that new label in there just right and make it look good. But I finally do get it. But here we go. I'm trying to get it in there. It's just not wanting to go well. And you know, I've seen a couple different places to buy labels. I buy labels on eBay, but there's also a guy in the Facebook groups named Ernie who runs candymachines.com who does labels. So if you're looking for labels for your soda machine, I'm told that Ernie is the guy to go with. Now, I haven't officially made an order with him yet, but I will be soon. So Ernie, thanks for doing everything you do for the community. I hear you do great work, and I can't wait to place an order with you. All right, there we go. We got the Cherry Coke label there in the machine. Let's go ahead and close that mech back up. And you'll see me struggle getting it locked back into place to make sure it's all set up right. There we go. There we go. Nope, I didn't get it yet. Didn't have it all the way in. There I am struggling. Can't remember if I got it. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull that the rest of the Diet Mountain Dew out of there. That's going to end up going to our laundromat location because now our laundromat location is the only spot where we have Diet Mountain Dew. Because since we've moved away from this location, the laundromat's the only place. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pull all of that Diet Mountain Dew out, and my beautiful wife is going to go ahead and stack all those in boxes so we can easily transport it to the next spot. And then she's going to be my Vanna White when it comes to getting all the cans to replace that with. She did an awesome job of getting everything done and opening those boxes up and handing me cans. And so it was a very smooth transition. So there you can see the Cherry Cokes are ready to go, and she's on the spot ready to go. So let's go ahead and get those Cherry Cokes starting to get stocked up in there. And I think in this machine is a Dixie Narco 180. So it's not a super new machine. It's, you know, single price, but it does have a dollar bill acceptor on it. So that's good. But each column holds roughly 36 cans. So we should be able to fit exactly 3 12-packs of Cherry Coke into that column. So let's see how this goes. We're stocking away. And as you can see, that far left column is empty as well. And, you know, the motor in that column is not working properly. It works sometimes, it doesn't work. This location isn't a super busy location. And as you can see, this is a 1-month collection. You saw exactly how much was sold out of this machine. So am I really going to invest that much time or money to replace that motor? Right now, it's just not in the cards for this location. So they're doing just fine with just 4 selections. So now we've got Mountain Dew, Cherry Coke, Pepsi, and regular Coke. So I think that's plenty. You know, the owner of this shop used to drink Diet Mountain Dew. One day he told me, "Hey, I'm no longer drinking Diet Mountain Dew," and that's why it didn't sell anymore. So he was the only one drinking it. So of course we pulled it from this location. So now we're trying out the Cherry Coke, and I'm hoping that's going to do pretty well. All right, tossing some Mountain Dews in there as well, and I know we're going to get more Cherry Cokes in there. Yeah, Mrs. Galaxy Games 843, she's working the magic over there with pulling out all the cans of everything I'm stocking into the machine, and she's taking the Diet Mountain Dew that we pulled out of that machine, and she's putting it back in the boxes so it's going to make it easier to transport. She's been coming along with me on the route, and I'll tell you what, she is really making these service appointments or service calls, whatever you want to call them, very, very, very quick. So I really appreciate her coming along and helping me out because, like I said, it's been making things great. And we even at the next spot, she really helps out. So I'm so grateful that she's coming along and kind of getting involved in the business. So it's really been beneficial. All right, there we go. So I'm breaking down boxes. She's putting things in boxes. We're going to start carrying things out. I know we've got at least one more cherry Coke. I think she's running out to the car to get one more cherry Coke. So I'm breaking things down and getting everything ready. All right, while I'm waiting, it looks like I'm going to go ahead and do a collection. So let's go ahead and pull the coins to start. And there's a couple coins. And they're not too many, but it's still not too bad. We'll take those. All right, and let's check the dollar bill acceptor. There you go. Little stack, but it's not too bad. We'll take it. Like I said, this is a 1 month collection. And this location isn't super busy, so this small little machine is actually perfect for this location. It's definitely not our worst location, although there's going to be some upcoming news about that location as well. I know I've been talking a lot of game about pulling it. I think it's going to be time. So more news to come on that as well. Again, make sure you're a subscriber so you can see when we pull that location or whatever we end up doing. It's going to be coming your way soon. So make sure you're subscribing to the channel, guys. We just passed 850 subscribers. We're well on our way to 900 and then almost to 1,000. So as soon as we get there, like I said, our quality of content is going to get better. We're going to be able to afford to get new cameras, new microphones, all kinds of cool stuff. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, guys, and click that bell notification so you're notified when our new videos go live. Coming up soon, we've got another arcade vending pinball coin op auction video at the end of August. So that's coming your way soon. So again, make sure you're a subscriber. We've also got, like I said, all that stuff that we purchased from the operator this morning. We've got capsule machines. We've got a new claw machine coming your way. And we've got another arcade cabinet. It's a little bit different. It's not your typical arcade cabinet, but it's going to be kind of cool. I don't know if we're going to restore it or what we're going to do. It's not working right now, but it is kind of nostalgic. And I do like working on this particular cabinet that I picked up. So guys, make sure you're a subscriber. There's more news coming your way as to what all we picked up today. And as a hint, if you're on Instagram, you might even see more of what we have to show. So make sure you follow Galaxy Games 843 on Instagram. There's going to be some cool stuff on there as well. All right, now let's go ahead and lock this machine up and move on to the next location. Here we go. We're going into our barbershop location. And guys, this location is quickly becoming my most favorite location. It always does so well. So here we go. We're going to go in here, and it's a busy day at the barbershop. As you can see, there's people waiting. They're ready to get their haircut. So we're going to go ahead and stock everything up, get this machine serviced. And we're going to be in and out as quick as we can and not get in their way. There we go. You can see there's a couple sold out selections in there, so we'll make sure we get those stocked back up. And let's go ahead and open the machine and get to work. So what are we going to start off with today? I know there are some bad motors in this machine as well. That first row on the left there, that is a bad motor. We were having problems with vending from that spot, so we just went and pulled the product for now. We're going to get that fixed though, because this location deserves a great, fully working machine. So more news to come on that. Let's go and get those Cheetos stocked up, and then we'll move on to the Lay's Classics. And you know, it's kind of funny because a lot of vendors in the Facebook group are always talking about how they can't sell their Cheetos and they can't sell their Lay's Classics. They always end up going bad, or they struggle with that. Well, yeah, they do pretty well at this location. I'm pretty happy with the way it goes when it comes to Lay's Classic and the Cheetos. So it looks like I'm going to put some sour cream and onion behind them. But I think I end up pulling them out because I think I find more Lay's Classics in our stock as we're working here. So we'll go ahead and put those back there for now, but don't be surprised if those end up getting pulled back out. All right, we'll slide that tray back in. Let's move on to the next row. We got to get some Doritos. Hey, there's some Lay's Classic. I'm like, whoops. How many of you guys do that? How many of you guys put things at the end of a row just to kind of fill space, or because you don't want to carry it back to the shop or whatever, and then end up using it like that, moving it around as you kind of forgot it was there? That seems to be a pretty common thing for me anymore. All right, so we're going to work on the Doritos next. Let's go ahead and put the Doritos all the way full. Then we're going to finish out the rest of those Wise chips. We got regular original chips and more sour cream and onion Wise chips. There we go. And guys, I do like the Wise chips that you can buy in variety packs at Sam's Club. Some of the reasons why I really prefer these Wise chips is because they're a lot cheaper per unit, so you can charge less in your machines and still have a bit of a profit. I want to say they end up being like 18 cents a piece at Sam's Club when you buy the variety pack. And I'm selling them for 75 cents a piece, so I'm doing pretty well there. And they do really well at this location. I think having the lower costing chips as well as the regular name brand Lay's stuff really is beneficial, because that way if maybe somebody doesn't have a full dollar but they have 75 cents, or if they just don't want to spend a whole dollar because they don't want to spend a whole dollar, now they've got other options. So try them out, guys. If you have a Sam's Club near you, try out the Wise variety pack. I want to say it's like $8 for the whole thing, and it comes out to be like 18 cents per bag of snacks. So there we go. We're getting those originals stocked the rest of the way up. And let's go ahead and slide that drawer in. Now this next row was pretty light. As you can see, we had one Famous Amos cookie, and to the left of that was more cookies. We have the mini Chips Ahoy and mini Oreo bags in that row. So we're going to have to go all the way and make sure that's filled all the way up. But we're going to start with our Cheez-Its. So let's get the Cheez-Its filled up. There we go. We're working on those. And do we got those filled up? There we go. Now we got the Cheez-Its all filled up. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Famous Amos next, and then we'll start working on the small cookie bags. And what we're using is we're using another variety box. I know I really hate using variety boxes, because then you end up with things that you don't need or you don't use. But in this case, the mini Chips Ahoy bags and the mini Oreo bags seem to do pretty well. And I think one of the reasons why is it's that whole 75 cents and dollar thing. So the Famous Amos cookies we're doing for $1 per bag, but the mini Oreo, mini Chips Ahoys we're doing for 75 cents a bag. So we're giving options. So that's why the Famous Amos still had one left, but the other row is completely empty, because those are the cheaper option. And what's good news about those is they are still name brand. So Oreo and Chips Ahoy. So there you can see one of the mini Chips Ahoy, and I'm going to filter the Oreos into. I put one of the Oreos up front. There we go. All right, so let's just kind of fill in what we can as we can. I'm just doing it random. I'm not going back and forth. I'm just going kind of random. Whatever Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 hands me, that's what's going in the row next. She's pulling everything out of our inventory box and bag. It just kind of handed me things. And like I said, it's been really efficient, us working as a team like this. So I really appreciate her coming along and helping me out, because it really makes the time go by so much quicker. All right, this next row is kind of a questionable one. So those two coils on the left, I think there's some issues. I know the one on the far left has an issue, so that's the other one we need to probably replace the motor on. But these ones also have like a divider down the middle to kind of keep skinny snacks in place. And I think that it's not doing full rotation. So we're gonna throw some Starburst in there. Here we go. We're getting some Starburst thrown in there. And then we're gonna move on. I think we do some of the other things in that row. Like, it looks like we got Rice Krispie treats, we got M&Ms, we got Nestle Crunch, and it looks like there's something else missing. If I recall correctly, that should be our Skittles. Yeah, that should be our Skittles. All right, so let's go ahead and get some Skittles into the mix. There we go, get some Skittles in there. And again, I'm using this is the Starburst / Skittles variety pack from Sam's Club. And it kind of gives you a little bit of everything. Now, I try to do more of the red backs of Skittles, because I think that's obviously the most popular one, but the wild berry's pretty good. I'm not sure how much people like the sour Skittles, but I kind of mix them in there, and then there we go. Now look at this, I got a patron. She's like, hey, do I gotta wait till you're done, or can I buy something now? I was like, no, we can take care of you right now. So she wanted some Starburst. So I said, do you want the red or the pink? She said, I don't care, give me whatever. So I gave her the red because I think it's more popular. So there we go. So I got that taken care of for her. So now we got one happy customer. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the stocking. So we got the Skittles. I think we got them all stocked up. What's next? I think we move on to the Rice Krispie treats next. Yeah, there we go. Rice Krispie treats are next. We'll go ahead and get those filled in. And then I think we'll top off the M&Ms and Nestle Crunch bars, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, check it out. There's that arcade cabinet next to the machine, and that is a Galaga Miss Pac-Man 20-year reunion. It's one of the newer machines. It came out, I want to say, around 2001, if I'm not mistaken, because those games were popular in 81. So the 20-year reunion cabinet came out in 2001. Now that is not our machine. It's not one of our machines. It is, I'm pretty sure the barbershop owns that machine. And half the time it's never powered on. So I always wonder, like, why do they have it in there if they're not going to power it on? You know, maybe when they do have it on, just nobody plays it. I don't know. I'm sure it's hard to run old arcade cabinets like that, especially in the state of South Carolina, because you need that tax stamp. You can see it's got a tax stamp on the front, so that tax stamp alone costs $250 in South Carolina. Now, can you imagine putting $250 just to make your machine legal to put it out there, and then nobody plays it? That would be very, very frustrating. That's why, you know, it's hard to find arcade games in the wild in South Carolina, and that's why. You know, claw machines, things like that, the newer stuff, obviously they do well, so you can justify spending $250. But games like Pac-Man, Galaga, you know, Donkey Kong, which is still my favorite game, it's hard to find things like that in the wild because you got to have those licenses on them, and they run $250 a piece. And most of those games at 25 cents a game, you know, think about how many games you have to play to make $250. And is your game going to make that over the course of the year or 2 years or however long that tax stamp is good for? Nah, that makes me worry. That's why I don't run really classic arcade games. I just keep those at the house, and I restore those. And if I'm not keeping them for myself, I'm finding a new home for them. Like you saw that centipede we had a few videos back. That ended up actually going to the auction, and we really didn't profit that much on that machine, and that's okay. But it's going to a good home, so we're happy about that. All right, we're down to our last row, and it looks like we've got some of the more wise chips, the cheese doodles and the barbecue chips, and then we've got the far left row, which we're going to kind of just mix in everything we have. I think we use Nutter Butters in that row, and the Ritz Bits cracker and cheese sandwiches, little cheese, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. The Ritz Bits, that's what we use in that final left row, and it looks like there's probably some Oreo and some Chips Ahoy cookies mixed in there too, because whatever it takes to fill the row. All right, so here we go. Let's get the rest of those cheese doodles in there. There we go. All right, we're getting those cheese doodles in there. And I'm trying to make them look presentable, because I know sometimes those ones they seem to have a lot of air in the bag, so I'm always trying to make them look good. And here we go. I'm like, whatever you can find in those little bags, those little red bags, little blue bags, whatever you can find, we'll just fit into this row. So there's a Ritz Bits. So you saw Nutter Butter before that. I'm just going to kind of fill everything in. And then once we get that row full, it's going to be time to do our collection. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a good one. This location is always great for collections. So I'm very excited about this week. All right, we got all those bags in place. Let's go ahead and put that drawer back in. It was stuck on the door. There we go. All right, now it's time to start with collections. So let's go ahead and get our bank bag. There we go. And we'll start with the change. Now, you know, this location never does a lot of change. So, you know, there's a few coins in there, but not too many. And then let's go for the dollar bill acceptor, because that is where it's at, guys. Look at that, guys. It is full. It is so full. I had trouble getting it, you know, all together to pull out. I said, hold the bag. I need two hands, which is a very good problem to have. So here we go. I'm trying to get all that money stacked up. Check out this pull, guys. Oh, that is a nice fat stack, guys. I was so excited with that. So pleased. This is, like I said, this is turning out to be one of our favorite locations because it always does so well. So now that we got that taken care of, let's go ahead and lock the machine up, and then we'll take all of our money back home and give it a quick count. All right, here we are. So there's our stack of cash. We didn't include the coins in this count because it was very minimal coins. So let's put it on our bill counting machine here, and let's see what we come up with. There we go. Look at all that money going through our counter machine. That's what we like to see. All right, and we end up with $180 for this week for 2 locations. We're very excited with that. That is an awesome pull. So guys, make sure you're a subscriber. There's more of these videos coming your way. We've got all kinds of cool stuff coming your way. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. Again, please subscribe to our channel. We're almost to that 1,000 mark. We're really trying to get there as soon as possible. Give us a thumbs up and like and share our videos. Comment down below. Thanks for everyone's support. Again, guys, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.